And welcome back, Math Masters, you fabulous fourth graders of Virtual Room 502. Let's get started on our problem set part 2. Okay, the total length of each tape diagram represents 1. Decompose the shaded fractions as the sum of smaller unit fractions in at least 2 different ways. Oh, okay, so we have here 2/3, right? 2 out of 3. So I'm going to put 2/3 up here and 2/3 down here. Okay, so let's break them up in half. All right. So what do these symbolize now? What do these represent? These brackets. Well, how many total do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1/6. So I do 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6. What's that going to equal? 6 remains the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. It's 4/6. So 2 out of 3 is the same as 4 out of 6. Beautiful. Let's go over here and do 2/3. And this time we're going to be cutting each piece in 2 places. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. It's kind of hard to see, but we know they each have 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have my 2/3 here. We have one little tiny bracket here. One little tiny bracket there. One little tiny bracket there. And one little tiny bracket there. And one little tiny bracket there. And another little tiny bracket there. So now they're 1 out of how many? 3, 6, 9. 1 out of 9. So 1/9 plus 1/9 plus 1/9 plus 1/9 plus 1/9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1/9 equals, denominator stays the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 9. There we have it. All right, we're down here. Let's say we got 3/5. And why don't you give this one a try on your own? I'll do the cuts to get you rolling. And you are on your own on this one. Go ahead and hit pause. And welcome back. So we started out with what? 3/5, 3 out of 5. But now we have a little piece here, 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 and a little piece here. So it's 1 out of how many? 1 out of 1, 2, 3. I can't even see. 1 out of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 out of 10. It was 3/5. Now we have these 1 out of 10. So it'll be 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 equals what? There's my 10th, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tenths. There we have it. Now, let's try to do this one without any of the division, without doing all the little brackets and everything, okay? We're going to take a giant step. Let's get 3/5. And what will 3/5 equal? I'm going to chop these up into 2 pieces each. So now I know that there's 3 on each of the previous fifths. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So these are all 1/15ths. So let's just count them and see what happens. 1/15th, 2/15th, 3/15th. Okay. 4/15ths, 5/15ths, 6/15ths. 7/15ths, 8/15ths, 9/15ths. 11, 12, 13, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 3/5 is equivalent to 9/15. Got it? Here we go. One more to do. And you know what? Let's take a look at this one. We're going to start from the Okay, draw and label tape diagrams to prove the following statements. The first one has been done for you. Aren't they nice? So we can see that 2/5 equals 4/10. You take the 2/5, cut them in half, and then they became 4 out of 10. Simple as can be, right? But now let's look at our next one. We have, and this one I can make nice and big and use fun colors and all that. We have 2/6, and we're going to turn that into 4/12, okay? So let's make a tape diagram, and we're going to break it into 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now how many are, what's the numerator? 2. So that's how we're going to start, and we're going to go with, make a bracket, and the bracket's going to show 2/6. Got it? Okay, now, the next thing that we're going to have to do now is see how we could break 6 into 12 pieces. I know how. You do, Math Mutt. I didn't think you knew much about multiplication. Oh, I'm the Math Mutt. I know much about multiplication. Okay, well, how would I make these 6 pieces into 12 pieces? Well, think about these. 6 times 2 is 12. So if each section was 2 pieces instead of 1, you would have 12. Well, thank you so much. Oh, such a helpful hound. He always comes at the right moments. Yeah, so like Math Mutt said, we're just going to split these in 2. So instead of having 6 pieces, we'll have 12. Now let's see how many pieces we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 12 is the total, and how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/12. It looks like we did our job here. Thank you very much. Come on over to the 3rd grade math class for a little 3rd grade review. I think we're in the midst of area, always something good to review. But if it's past 10 o'clock, then we're in brain break from 10 o'clock to 10:05, and I get a visit with the Matterhorn bobsleds today during Moby Max Math. So that's what we got planned. I'm going to wait for this here video to stop.